Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin, altcoins, the crypto market. Today is going to be a very important day. FOMC meeting is going to decide whether BTC is going to continue to go higher or are we going to see a more sustained correction. Of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. We post one video every single day. And this video, guys, is brought to you by our partner, Bluefin. Right now, we are running an amazing promotion up to $10,000 in bonus. Only one person left for this promotion. There is a link in the description. Come, hurry up, get it because it won't be available anymore for tomorrow. Guys, Bitcoin $105,000. Going very well. I'm going to give you a macro outlook, also like a short term to see what is going to be our binaries, potential binaries, if you're going to see more breakdown to come. I'm going to show you Ethereum, Solana, altcoins, and so much more. So basically, I would say that we were very good with our VIP group guys on our Discord premium service to detect this short position with Bitcoin from $108,000. And I decided just to close my position today. You can see the trading results from here. So I brought home a nice 48% on XRP, 45%, 33% on Bitcoin, guys. Crazy results as always. Also, you can see in our Bitcoin analysis from yesterday, I was saying, I'm going to go and scroll it here so you can see very well. 17th of June summary update. There was my shorting and longing area. The longing area was around here. I say around 102 to 0.5 to 103.5. Bitcoin went to 100 and if I can recall well, you went to 103.3 and then had a rebound. You can actually check it yourself. You can see from here, we went to here 103.3 and then I had a nice rebound to the upside. So again, I didn't go long right now. I'm probably going to be expecting to go long a little bit later on after this video I'm going to show you today. But guys, if you're interested in daily analysis every single day, Bitcoin, Solana, altcoins on request, you want to understand which coins to buy and sell, entry points, exit points, education, anything you can think of, you can come on the VIP. There is a trader, and also in all our trading results, everything is documented. Guys, we are killing this market. We are becoming one of the best community you can find right now on the web. Now, BTC, macro-wise, still nothing has changed. Today we're going to have the FOMC meeting. The Fed is going to decide whether they're going to cut interest rates or not, which the common consensus is going to be that they're not going to cut any interest rates. And BTC could probably have a, I would say, mixed reaction. Also put into the equation this now war with Israel and Iran. People are getting scared and such and such. But at the same time, guys, Bitcoin right now, from a macro point of view, as I always told you, has basically potentially completed what we call the wave number one. So we had an impulse, we had ABC. Now we're probably going to be having a wave impulse wave number one. We're going to now be forming what we call wave number two, which could be around this area. Okay, so from here, then once wave two is going to be finished, we should be seeing like a more powerful wave three, potentially up in between 135 to $140, wave four, and then wave five. So that's again the expectation. Of course, what you have to take into consideration, always very important, is that what you can be see from here is that if we're going to be losing, let's say, $88,000-$90,000, then we will have to change all of our macro scenario, because it's going to be the possibility that if we're going to lose this level, then we could be going way, way lower, even as low as $58,000 to $60,000. That's definitely a possibility, so be careful. But right now, guys, macro wise, things are looking pretty good, so I wouldn't be concerned at all. Now, let's have a look more intraday what's going on. So today, FOMC meeting. Jerome Powell probably is going to say again the economy is doing stronger, we're not going to cut rates, and blah blah blah. And then of course BTC could be reacting negatively or positively depending on what he's going to say. If he's going to be saying that maybe they're going to be cutting interest rates in the next months because things are looking pretty good, then I could be seeing Bitcoin to pump as a response. But at the same time, if he's going to say that he's not going to cut rates for the next 3 to 4 months, that is not going to be great. Now, in case we're going to have a bearish scenario, and to see a bearish scenario, we had to basically go and break this important level of diagonal resistance. You can see that right now we're basically in between, as I told you yesterday, we're in between this line from here. Okay, so this, you can see we are basically rejecting from here, rebounding from here, rejecting from here, rebounding from here. So if you're going to have a let's say like a daily candle closing below this diagonal resistance. I'm going to go on the daily to show you a little bit better. So we're going to have a daily, let's say, below 102,800 or 102,500. Then what I could be expecting, I'm going to show you from here, is going to be something like that. Breaking from here, a little bit of a pullback from here, and then we're going to go into the next level of support. So we have to take into consideration right now, you got two very important areas. Okay? One is a 97,000, if you're going to be breaking down, 97 to 98. And the next one is going to be around 90 to 92. Those are the two areas of interest. You can see very well, for example, you're going to go on a chart like in CoinGlass. From here, looking at this indication like VPVR, volume, liquidity heat maps, order clusters. Guys, all of this that you can see from here, I know it sounds very complicated. We discuss all of this in our VIP group every single day. Every single day, I give analysis to really understand how to interpret all this data for you to become a better trader, because that's very important that you also understand how to read this data, not only to copy and paste what others are doing, which is super important. So again, we're going to lose this level. Then I could be thinking about a rebound around 98, 100,000, like that, or even as low as here. It's going to be a specific point where I'm going to go and buy, as well as altcoins. That's could be coming very soon. But at the same time, don't be fooled. Okay, so I'm not saying right now that we're going to go down. I'm not saying that. I said, first of all, we have a confirmation that we're going to break this area, because otherwise, Bitcoin is more than capable of coming here, have a rebound, and then break to the upside. Okay, I know that people sort of say, "Oh, but you're saying it's going to go up, it's going to go down." Well, it's all about basically understanding confirmation. So what I'm going to do, if it's going to go up, I'm going to short from here, and if it's going to go down this way, I'm going to go and buy at this level. Right now, it's noise. Okay, I'm just basically trading in between right now with the VIP. That's what we're doing right now, making very good gains. But at the same time, from like a macro point of view, I'm just going to be waiting for this area. I'm not going to go right now and just randomly buy, because that's gambling. That's total gambling. So that you got to wait for a confirmation, which is super important. Guys, Ethereum, let's have a look at Ethereum right now, where we are. As I said before, we are basically arranging as well. The point for me to Ethereum to basically that we had to maintain in order to have this bullish uptrend is going to be around 2,350 to 2,350 to 2,400. We're going to lose this level, then we're going to be a little bit in trouble, and I could be seeing Ethereum to probably go down this way. What we can do is to have a look at the Fibonacci retracement to see where we could be going. Golden pocket is sitting at 1,940 now. Are we going to go this low? Well, if Bitcoin is going to go back, let's say, to 93 to 94,000, it's quite likely Ethereum is going to revisit that area. And what am I going to do at that level? Am I going to panic? Because you're going to see everywhere signs of World War III has commenced, people being super bearish, and probably I'm going to buy at this level. Of course, as always, that's what we do. We buy fear and we sell greed. Like, for example, with the VIP, when we went and sold, I can show you even the proof from here. We sold all of our altcoins. I sold 60% of my altcoins. When was that? When basically they were topping up. So I just went and you can see in spot trading. From here, I'm gonna go down. I sold 60% of my altcoins I bought on the 11th of April, 14th of May, when they were basically picked, and then they went down like 40%. So great, and I'm gonna buy back in very, very soon. Now, let's also discuss a little bit about Altseason, guys. Altcoins, where we are, what's happening right now with Altseason. Again, I can have a look at others. Others is looking, in my opinion, the chart is looking like shit, but at the same time, I smell opportunity. I really smell opportunity, because I'm going to show you why in a second when it comes to altcoins, what to look for. Again, huge line of support in this area. I can see that altcoins are basically forming what we call a bottom. Okay, bottom. I want to see, first of all, Bitcoin dominance to reach a certain level. I'm going to show you in a second, but I can say right now that with altcoins, especially with others, we could be seeing something like that bottoming process, and then I could be expecting, especially if the Fed is going to hint of interest rate cuts and Bitcoin is going to go to 150, 160, then I can see the money rotation, money flowing into altcoins, and then finally we're going to see an explosion. First target is going to be probably at this level here, around $415 billion for others, which is crypto total market cap excluding the top 10. So first is going to be here, and then if you're going to be able to break this level, then it's going to be really, it's going to fly. Okay, and I can still see like an inverted head and shoulder or a cup and handle. I don't know how you want to call it. Otherwise, if you're going to go down to here and break this level, bye bye altcoins. But I don't think it's going to be the case. But again, guys, always think about every possible scenario. As I always told you, I'm 50% in cash, 50% invested. So if Bitcoin is going to go down to 90K, 85K, 80K, everybody's going to panic. I'm going to buy. So that's the difference between somebody who's a professional, somebody who's a gambler who likes to go all in every single time. Be careful with your money. Treat your money with respect, especially if you have lots of them. Now, that's what I can see with others, guys. Still hasn't changed anything for me. Target is still around the 700 to 800 billion for myself. But as a first target, I would say first target is going to be here. Target where I'm probably going to sell is going to be around this area. So I could be seeing something like that. Big push. Others going crazy. Everybody's saying, oh, now we're going to go to 2 trillions, whatever. And then we go to this area, bear market. I can see this already happening. And I wanted to show you as well, very important when it comes to Altseason, altcoins, something that you need to take into consideration. Now, I can see lots of people telling me that it's going to be impossible for altcoins to pump in 2 months, 3 months. How is it possible they're going to go up and perform like crazy? Altcoins are dead and blah, blah, blah. So guy is a chart of AVAX in 2021. We had a top around February, March, we can say. February, March top. It took around 200 days. Okay, so we went from $3.55 to $58 of a blink of an eye. We formed a local top, then Bitcoin dropped, altcoins dropped as well. We went down and it lost 85% of this value. And then in 8 weeks, it went up 1,400%. I'm going to repeat 1,400% in 8 weeks. Yeah, but the cycle was different. There were less altcoins and blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. Complete bullshit. There's lots of money to the system right now. It's the same situation. I can even tell you it's probably even better right now than what it was before because we are basically now getting out from quantitative easing, tightening, sorry. So here we're in a full-blown quantitative easing. So to me, I'm not saying we're going to see a 1,400% with AVAX going to $200, but what I'm saying is right now, we had a top, local top around December with Bitcoin. Bitcoin dropped. We went down like from $54 down to like $15. We lost around 75%. So tell me that it's not reasonable that AVAX could be going back to his golden pocket area around $94 from $18 to do like a 4x. Because here was a 1,400%. In this case from here, I'm not going to be expecting to go and break all-time high and go to 300, 400, whatever. That's like, pipe dreams, and it's quite unlikely. But at the same time, I'm telling you that's, in my opinion, if it's going to be like, 196 days, 200 days, we probably still got another couple of weeks, okay, until the end of June for Bitcoin to have this local bottom, to start this leg up again, and then for altcoins to start to climb back up again. And again, looking at this situation from here, I can tell you already what to look for. So if others market cap is going to reach a resistance at 400 billion, as I showed you before, then AVAX, a coin like AVAX, is probably going to go and touch this level. I'm going to see there is one here and one from here. So I would say that anything in between this triangle is going to be our first target. And if it's going to be able to break this area, then I could be seeing AVAX to go way higher. You can see already Fibonacci retracement is going to be a $42 as our first target. So it's going to be around 18, 2.5x from here. I know it doesn't sound crazy, but still is a 2.5x from here. And we could be seeing then, if it's going to be able to break, a continuation, I would say probably up to this area from here, $78 to $95. Again, guys, not financial advice. my complete opinion. I'm just basically replicating what happened in the past. So that could be what could it be the possible scenario for AVAX would be like an impulse correction, another impulse, bring your own here, 84, $90. That could be like a 4 or 5x from here. That's definitely possible. And again, I'm not telling you it's going to go up to $200K, $200, $300, which is crazy. Dot, same thing, guys. Dot, look at this. Huge impulse. We went up like, I don't know, from $5 to $48 in a blink of an eye, dropped 76%. And again, in like 90 days, 80 days, you went from $11 to $54, 5x in like 90 days. Now, tell me again, do you think it's impossible that DOT can do, again, an explosion from here, can go to $15? Because look at this, the first retracement of Fibonacci from here is at $15. Now we have $3.70. Can you do a 5x from here? I think it's certainly possible. And again, looking at the chart from here, what I would say sometimes what can help to understand the potential levels of resistance is to change your chart to like the logarithmic chart and see what it could be the potential scenario. You can see that from here. We're going to get the final at the top, bring this one from here, and then it tells you that the first target, as I was showing before, with AVAX could be, probably the first one could be around $8. And then if it breaks from here, then we could be going actually up to like, $15, even up to $20. So tell me in the comments, like, do you think it's possible that this can happen, or you think altcoins are over? And that's about it. And also, guys, for this to happen, okay, I want to see this Bitcoin dominance that hopefully in wave 3 is going to top out. It's going to top out to probably 67 to 68%. So if I had to think about how this bull market is going to go, I would say Bitcoin dominance going up to here, crashing down to like 54% or even as low as 48. Altcoins to go ballistic, not as crazy, of course, as 2020, 2021, but still doing maybe like, 6, 7x or something like that. And then from here, probably something like that with a consequent bear market. So in the bear market, guys, I think it's going to be brutal. I think that so many altcoins are going to disappear. So last one I want to show you, very important, two more things. Sorry, this is my amazing chart, guys. I drew this chart of the USDT dominance around July 2024, and look at the precision right now. It's just following exactly as is written here. You can see one more, what we should be seeing right now, next 1 to 2 weeks, one more pump like this of the USDT dominance. Then we should be seeing it drop down again to finish this this pattern like happened in 2020, 2021. And it's quite funny, right, that Bitcoin right now is going down at the same time as here, right, which I think was around September, when we had that phenomenon of Evergrande. Evergrande, the big Chinese company, failed, and we are now seeing the same pattern now with the war and all the bullshit, not that war is a bullshit, but I'm saying that the event that is causing now the stock market to go down, which is, it's ridiculous, it's not true. But anyway, so because we've seen like 1 or 2 weeks of a pump with the USDT dominance, and then we should be seeing then until probably August, September, a continuation down, and then we could be seeing like a big correction, aka bear market from even September. And altcoins might be like 1 month more to shine. Next one I want to show you guys, last one today, I promise you, is going to be the S&P 500. As I said before, zero correction from here. I will be very happy to see a wave number 2, take some liquidity out from here, destroy some perma bulls that's saying that we're going to go to the moon to $600,000 million, and then from here have one other impulse correction and another impulse. Because of what I could be expecting again, we did like a wave number 1, guys. This is wave number 1. We're going to have wave 2, a 3 new all-time high, 4 to correct, and then a 5 to put down like a blow off top. And then we can all go into a bear market, short the market, and then get ready for the next bull market. And how are you going to get ready? Well, in our VIP, guys, we're going to be like a ready for war as always, making very good results. But also you can come on Freedom Trading Academy to learn how to trade properly crypto, and that's what you have to do. But otherwise, I really hope you like this video. Please put it like a nice like button. if you like the video, and don't forget about our promotion, guys, $10,000 with Bluefin. Otherwise, I'm going to see you tomorrow for another video. Take care and see you soon. Let's see what Jerome Powell is going to say.